Top 20 Administrative Assistant Interview Questions and Answers. It's been said that every successful corporate CEO has a good administrative assistant running things in the background. An administrative assistant who is professional, qualified, and motivated can benefit the entire company. Here are the top 20 administrative assistant interview questions and answers to get you prepared for the interview. 1. Why are you interested in this role? The interviewer is interested in learning about your enthusiasm for the position and what motivates you. Many people begin various careers but quickly abandon them owing to a lack of motivation. The company wastes both time and money in this manner. As a result, corporations always favor individuals that have a long-term interest in the roles available so that they can contribute more to the company. Try to offer the interviewer a clear notion that you like the position and will work for a longer period of time. Sample answer. I knew I wanted to be an administrative assistant from the beginning. My education and experience both qualify me for this position. Due to my previous experiences and projects that I have submitted, this is the role that most matches me. I'm a techie who enjoys solving problems in a technical manner, and my extensive research and knowledge of the previous management tasks helps me to identify difficulties in a matter of minutes and handle them quickly. 2. What are the roles of an administrative assistant? If you've researched the subject and worked in the field, you're probably aware of what an administrative assistant's responsibilities are. The interviewer here wants to assess your expertise and determine whether you have sufficient knowledge of the role so that he can hire you based on your abilities. Sample answer. Administrative assistants are in charge of conducting and directing an organization's day-to-day administrative operations. An administrative assistant job description often emphasizes the importance of organizational abilities, communication skills, and the ability to manage multiple tasks or requests at the same time. Soft skills like professionalism and excellent time management are also important to include. 3. What are the qualities that an administrative assistant need to be successful? Administrative assistant is a managerial position that requires a combination of other general characteristics to be successful. These traits are so vital that even the most experienced administrative assistant may struggle to succeed without them. The interviewer wants to know if you possess all of the attributes that a competent administrative assistant possesses. Sample answer. A good administrative assistant should have excellent communication skills, organizational skills, great team skills, interpersonal communication skills, task-oriented, optimistic, can-do mentality, flexibility, ability to priorities, honest, helpful, accountable, reliable, competent, ability to stay calm under pressure, proactive, credible, and most importantly, excellent calendaring skills. 4. What major challenges did you face during your last role? How did you manage them? This question may be asked by an interviewer to gauge how you handle challenging or stressful situations. Include how you felt in the incident and how you handled it in your response. Similarly, if you have no past knowledge resolving a conflict in the workplace, you might answer this question by describing how you would handle a stressful scenario if one arose. Sample answer. I once dealt with an irritated customer on the phone while working as an administrative assistant at XYZ firm. The customer was upset and anxious because an unauthorized transaction had been made to their credit card. Despite the fact that the customer was yelling at me, I did not stop them, and I reminded myself of how nervous and stressed they must be to be behaving out in this manner. I acknowledged the customer's feelings before asking for their membership details and continuing to investigate the issue. It turned out that the customer had forgotten about their membership due date. The consumer was calm once we handled the situation and apologized to me. We talked about the weather and my 3-month-old puppy near the end of our session. 5. Describe your daily routine as an administrative assistant. This question may be asked by the interviewer to see how well your administrative and organizational skills meet the job requirements. Your response will also provide the employer an idea of how you'd handle administrative chores, like keeping track of different schedules and appointments, as well as whether you'd be able to fulfill your daily activities competently and on time. Sample answer. Organization is really important to me in my job as an office assistant. I begin each day by making a to-do list of all the tasks that need to be performed that day. Then I go over my calendar to see if there are any meetings, appointments, or other scheduled events that I should be aware of. I am always answering calls and checking my email for any new duties that arise so that I can respond appropriately. 6. Describe briefly about your experience. This is frequently the first question asked by interviewers. While the objective of the question is to basically get to know you, when asked, describe your previous achievements and talents, previous work experience, and current circumstances as they apply to the administrative position's criteria. Sample answer. I grew up in a little Michigan town and graduated from high school with honors. I subsequently moved to New York to continue my education at NYU, where I am currently pursuing an associate degree in business administration. I recently finished my internship as an office assistant at a local financial firm, where I feel I improved my organizational and data management skills, as well as my customer service abilities. 7. What kind of strategies and mindset is required for this role? An admin assistant is the eyes and ears of a firm, managing day-to-day administration for one or more executives, a group, or a network. They have unique and important insights into the company's culture, effectiveness, and future development. The interviewer needs to know if you are aware of the specific methods and mentality required for the role. Sample answer. An administrative assistant should have strong organizational qualities, clear communication skills, ambition and motivation, IT literacy, integrity and discretion in order to add value to their organizations and prosper in their professions. I believe it will be difficult to achieve in this profession without these talents and mindset. 8. What is the biggest challenge that you foresee in this job? This is a different approach of inquiring about your flaws. The way you respond to this question indicates to the interviewer whether you can identify and establish particular areas for improvement. Whenever answering this question, use the star response technique to choose a specific circumstance that you found difficult to overcome and describe how you overcame it successfully. Sample answer. In my previous position, I realized that if I don't employ a clear timetable to manage my time, I have trouble prioritizing assignments. I have a hard time putting things aside or having someone wait for me to finish a task, because I want to get everything done right away. By constructing an electronic calendar, I was able to address this problem. However, I see that you are using a manual entry system here. This is a challenge I expect in this work, but I'm sure I'll grow used to it after a while. 9. How do you stay motivated in your work? Any task requires a great deal of motivation. Work becomes exceedingly frustrating without motivation, and you begin to lose productivity. Different roles necessitate different approaches to staying motivated, with interest being the most crucial one. You can answer this question in any way you like, but the most appropriate response is as below. Sample answer. When I am able to help my coworkers, guests, or customers with their needs, I get extremely motivated. The joy of meeting their needs while also educating them what they require and learning from them and getting the task done right, as well as the satisfaction of completing reports or projects on schedule is simply great. 10. Describe a time when you failed in this role and the lesson you learned. This question may be the most significant factor in winning the job, but it all relies on your story and how it makes the recruiter feel. The interviewer can tell if you are a growth-oriented person or if you struggle with obstacles based on your response. Sample answer. My present position is processing insurance claims for our client. In one case, I made an unintentional error about the client's information, and the company faced a lot of criticism as a result. Our team suffered as a result of the error, which was alarming. I was keen not to make the same mistake twice, so I talked to my boss about work tactics I might use to avoid making the same mistake again. I haven't made any more task errors since then, and I'm much better at keeping track of my work. 11. Why do you feel you are the most suited for this role? Administrative assistants play a significant function in the organization. Share how you anticipate contributing to or assisting your employer's success to demonstrate that you can make a huge difference. Administrative assistants have a wide range of responsibilities, and employers value their ability to contribute to a team of workers. In your response, show the interviewer how you intend to support the company's development and growth. Sample answer. Administrative activities such as keeping schedules organized, assisting with data entry chores, and engaging with clients are prioritized and valued by me. I've always been enthusiastic about assisting others in staying organized and providing financial assistance. As a result, I believe I would be a good fit for the position of administrative assistant. 12. Share with us your greatest achievement. This question will very certainly be asked by interviewers in order to address the responsibilities and talents you listed on your CV. This assists the hiring manager in determining whether or not they are a good fit for the administrative position you are interviewing for. Sample answer. I was the first person to meet consumers, both in person and over the phone, as the administrative assistant for AS Financials. I was responsible for the main office phone line, as well as 5 additional lines for the company's vice presidents. I was also responsible of handling my vice president's calendars, planning business conferences and travel, and assisting with PowerPoint and Apple Keynote presentations. 13. Why do you want to work for this organization as an office administrator? Another question that may be asked during your interview is this one. The objective of this question is to give the interviewer an idea of how enthusiastic you are about your work in the position. Sample answer. I prioritize and value administrative responsibilities such as maintaining schedules, assisting with data entry, and engaging with customers. I've always been interested about assisting others in staying organized and providing administrative assistance. Due to my experience and my skills, I believe I would be a good fit for the administrative assistant position. 14. What are your strongest strengths, and how can you use them to help you succeed as an administrative assistant? If you are asked this question, offer an honest answer to the interviewer. Consider 1 to 3 strengths that you believe show your professionalism and degree of expertise. Sample answer. My greatest professional assets, in my opinion, are my communication and organizational abilities. I managed the company's email account and prepared weekly updates for team members in my previous employment. Through these email updates, I was able to keep the team organized and on task, and everyone found them to be so beneficial that they became part of the assistant's daily job. If hired for the position, I would put these skills to work to boost the company's productivity. 15. Can you tell me about your computer skills? This question is used by interviewers to evaluate your computer skills, and whether your skill level will fulfill the company's standards and expectations for an administrative assistant. Consider learning about the company's software programs before your interview, so you can demonstrate how your skills align with the position's requirements. Sample answer. I believe my computer skills are enough for administrative services chores. In my previous position, I not only utilized Microsoft Office on a daily basis, but I also updated the corporate website on a weekly basis, so I am familiar with WordPress. When it comes to learning new computer programs, I find that a fast online search generally answers any queries I have. I do, however, value learning from my colleagues. 16. What contribution would your administrative skills provide to our team? Administrative assistants play a significant function in the organization. Share how you anticipate contributing to or assisting your employer's success to demonstrate that you can make a huge difference. In your response, show the interviewer how you intend to support the company's development and growth. Sample answer. I am confident in my ability to keep everyone on track and organized so that we can all reach our goals. I also believe that by taking on the majority of administrative responsibilities, team members would be able to better delegate their time and boost their work productivity. 17. What are your favorite aspects of working as an administrative assistant? People who enjoy what they do at work are frequently more productive and effective. This question allows the interviewer to learn more about what you appreciate about your job as an administrative assistant and how much you enjoy your work. Sample answer. What I like best about working as an administrative assistant is being able to keep up with everything that is going on in the office and being a crucial figure in ensuring that everything works well. In my former position as a receptionist, for example, I always enjoyed assisting my team in planning important events and meetings. 18. What office software and equipment do you know how to use? Your response to this question is crucial since it informs the employer about the software and office equipment you are already familiar with, giving them confidence that you are ready to start working on your job responsibilities with minimum coaching. Sample answer. I am an expert in the Microsoft Office suite of applications. Not only did I attend a computer class in school that concentrated on these tools, but in my prior position, I utilized Word and OneNote on a daily basis and Excel and PowerPoint on a weekly basis. I'm also at ease with a variety of office equipment, such as a computer, scanner, printer, fax machine, and multi-line telephones. 19. What management style do you prefer? This question aids the interviewer in determining your level of workplace independence and determining whether their management style is compatible with your job preferences. It's critical to be honest about your preferences, while answering this question to ensure that the job is a suitable fit for both you and the company. Sample answer. I prefer a boss that provides me with the knowledge I need to fulfill my job, has clear expectations, and trusts me to accomplish those tasks without micromanaging me. I don't like to check in on me on a frequent basis to make sure I'm remaining on track and productive, because I'm organized and effective at managing my time. I also value occasional feedback that tells me how I'm doing and, if applicable, makes suggestions for improvement. 20. Do you have any queries about the post of administrative assistant? Use this question to your advantage if it comes up during your interview. As the interviewer evaluates your fit for the firm, ask questions that will assist you determine if the company is a good fit for you. Consider the following questions you could ask the interviewer in response to them. Sample answer. What more can you tell me about the administrative assistant's daily work and responsibilities? What do you want from your administrative team? What criteria do you use to evaluate your accomplishments and success? Why did the company's previous administrative assistant leave? Is there any ongoing training or professional development that the organization offers to help me improve my administrative skills?